Welcome back. Would you like to increase sales without increasing cost? Everybody does. Well, I'm here with Glenn from Customers to You, and Glenn, you have the solution. This is fabulous. Tell us a little bit about the company.
Well, Customer to You software, we started when we were approached by a restaurant that wanted to have online ordering, and we were custom software developers, and so we suggested they contact their POS manufacturer. And surprisingly, a lot of the POS companies don't have an online ordering solution. So we went ahead and decided to create one, and we built it from the ground up, completely based on feedback from restaurants. We had to, because we're not in the restaurant business, so we had to get the restaurant managers and owners to tell us what features they'd like to see. And the key point was that at the end of it, after the customers place their order, that order is automatically in the POS at the restaurant without any intervention from anyone at the restaurant. So it's like having a new invisible cashier.
That doesn't take a break, that doesn't call in sick.
Exactly, and doesn't collect a salary.
All right, Glenn, explain to us how it works.
Well, what we do is we'll actually take each restaurant's menu right out of their POS, and we'll take a copy of their printed menu, or if they have an existing website with the menu on it, we'll take that and we'll incorporate that look and feel into the online menu. So every single menu that we do is custom for that restaurant. And the customer, when they start, they just enter their phone number, and if the customer has visited the website before, then it will automatically retrieve a record. That's the first key difference from us and any other online ordering software. We do not create user accounts, so there's no username, there's no password. The main reason I did that was people forget them all the time, and I don't want to in any way impede the ordering process. So we just bring up the address and say, is this correct, yes or no? If they say yes, then they can continue with the order. If they say no, they can enter the correct address and continue forward. So it's just going to verify the address. It's going to show my email address. I have a choice between delivery or takeout. This is another key feature. For delivery, we actually geocode the delivery area for every restaurant. So if you have a chain of restaurants, they're not circles like you'll see on the internet. Sometimes you'll see a circle or like the closest location. That's not necessarily going to be the best fit. Typically, the delivery areas look like jigsaw puzzles. And so the real question is that address inside a delivery area or not, and whose delivery area is it? So we automatically determine that. If you choose delivery, you'll get no choice. It'll tell you the restaurant that you're getting delivery from. If you choose takeout, you'll have a list of restaurants in your area, in a much wider area, to choose from, and you can choose whichever restaurant you'd like.
That way you could pick it up on the way from home or something like that?
Correct, and if you are getting delivery, then it's going to come from the restaurant that's chosen automatically by the software. So we're going to go ahead and continue with the order. And this brings up the menu for that location. So even if there's a chain, each individual location could have separate menu items and separate pricing for those items. Also, our menu is time of day sensitive. So you can have breakfast items, lunch items, dinner items. We also have specials that might only appear on a certain day of the week. So you could have a Monday lunch special and it only shows up at lunch on Monday. And that would be here. We're going to go ahead and pick a pizza, and I'm going to put some toppings on it. And so this is our pizza builder. It just confirms what I'm picking, brings up some little pictures to show. And then I'm going to add that to my order. Another great feature of online ordering is this automatic suggested upsells. As you can see, because I've ordered a pizza, it's automatically suggested some wings and some Pepsi. Now, it's true, it's absolutely true that online orders, the tickets are much higher than they are in restaurant. We're seeing an average of $10 to $20 per ticket across the board. It's just always online. Even the same customer ordering online just spends more money. Most people think it's this suggested upsell, and that's not the real reason. The real reason for the higher ticket is that when you're ordering online, it is the only time that the customer is not rushed in any way. If they're placing an order on the phone or at the counter, they can sense the rush of the person taking the order who just wants to get on with the next order. But online, you're free to take your time and explore the menu as much as you'd like.
That's a great point. Give them a little more time, they'll spend a little more money.
And you'll see it. It makes a big difference. If the customer picks one of the suggested upsells, you can see this is a little bit different layout. We get to choose the flavor of our wings, and we could add on some extras. The extras in this case do have an extra price, and I can see that. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my order, and I'm ready to check out. Here it's going to automatically let me put in my tip amount, If this had been a delivery order, it would have pre-calculated a 15% tip. If not, then it's optional. And at any time, the customer could edit the tip amount. So even if it pre-calculates 15%, they could raise or lower that, or they could opt to give cash at the door.
Back to the restaurant, let's say I'm adding some extra features or extra items on the menu. What's the turnaround time on that? Let's say I want to add something next week. Is that too little turnaround?
Well, the way we actually do it is first, when we set up the restaurant initially, we enter all of the menu items ourselves. We do all that work. That process takes about 2 days. So from the day that we receive the order for the restaurant till the time they're online is about a 2-day process. And they're actually online, ready to take orders 2 days later, having never heard of them before. If they want to add items or modify items, they actually have an administration login that they can use at any time to do that. We also have another feature which is in the software itself. They have a special password they can enter, and they can request changes through the software for us to make the changes for them. The third option is they can call us, and if they call us, depending on the changes, we might make them while they're on the phone, or if they've got a list of changes, we'll just ask for them to fax or email that over, and then we'll get them done. Menu changes are always done same day. So now also the pricing, because everything is driven by the POS and we're integrated with the POS. If the restaurant changes their menu pricing in the POS, then overnight the online ordering will automatically update. So we don't even need to be made aware of that, and the customers will see the new pricing effective the next day. Now again, with that administration login, the restaurant can go in and immediately force the price updates.
So we've got our order here. What's next?
Well, we're going to put in our payment options, and I'm just going to fill in my credit card information. And what it's going to do is actually process the credit card. And if I fail to authenticate, then it will give me a chance to fix whatever's wrong. For example, if I put in the wrong expiration date or the wrong number, or if my card is just declined, I could switch to another card. And if the card is processed successfully, then the order will automatically be routed into the restaurant POS. And this happens very quickly. And it's already done, and our order number, this order came from the restaurant. This is the order number out of the restaurant, order number 79. So Bill, the customer just submitted an order online, and instantly it goes to the restaurant, into the POS, and the tickets will fire in the kitchen and out front on the receipts, exactly as if a cashier inside the restaurant had taken the order. And that's it. It's exactly the same. And then within the POS itself, the restaurant can recall the order. So let's... and there are our orders that came off of the online system.
Very nice. Now this will print up in the kitchen as well. And how about if it's a delivery?
We support all the printing functions of the POS. So, for example, if there are 6 different kitchen printers, you have 6 different stations: a salad station, a sandwich station, a pizza station. All of those tickets will fire. Also, the receipt up front, and if you have a packager for deliveries, you can have a packager ticket print as well.
Well, Glenn, right now you have the attention of all of our restaurant owners, executive chefs out there who would like to increase sales. What's the best way for them to learn more about Customer to You?
The best way would be to call us at 888-476-2461 or log on to our website, www.customer2u.com, and they'll find information there. There's a contact us form, and we'll be happy to help them.
Excellent. Well, Glenn, thanks so much for being on Restaurant TV.
Thank you.